Perkenalkan, nama saya Kadek Yoga Vidya Pratnyadita, NIM 069. Di sini saya ingin menjelaskan tentang jirong. Ya, di sini kalimat pertama tuh ada verb plus jirong. Verbnya di sini enjoy ya, enjoy. Dimana jirongnya tuh harus ditambah ing kalimat walking, misalnya walk gitu kan, dikasih tanda kasih belakangnya tuh ing from the verb. Jadi misalnya I enjoy walking in the park. Walk-nya tuh ditambah ing. Ini kalimat sederhana ya. I enjoy walking in the park. Dimana sebelum kata jirong itu ada verb. Verbnya. Jadi misalnya di sini yang kedua, Anna finish studying at midnight. Jadi sebelum kata jirongnya itu ada kata verb atau kata kerja finish. Ya, di sini ini verbnya nih tergantung ya. Ada kalimat verb 1 di sini, verb 3, tergantung. Jadi verbnya itu tergantung. Jadi setelah verb itu tidak boleh ditambah to. Misalnya I enjoy to walk in the park. To-nya nih salah, sama kata jirongnya nih tidak ada ing. Di sini yang salah. Yang salah lagi. Bob finish to study. To dan study-nya nih salah. Seharusnya Bob finish studying. Yang ketiga yang salah. I'm thinking to go to Hawaii. Salah karena ada to. I'm thinking going to Hawaii. Seharusnya I'm thinking going to Hawaii. Di sini yang kata negatif ya. I consider not going to class. Jadi sebelum kata jirongnya itu kata goingnya itu kita tambahin not di belakangnya. Ya, kalau kalimat tanyanya, tanda tanyanya, would you mind opening the window? Di sini opening itu jirong. Verbnya itu mind. Jadi dan verb di jirong ini khusus ya. Khusus ada enjoy, ada finish, ada stop, ada quit, ada mind, ada postpone, ada put off, ada keep on, consider, think about, discuss, talk about. Jadi itu verb atau kata-kata kerja khusus yang ada di jirongnya. Ini Jadi ini kursus.
Hi everyone, my name is Niluh Komang Indira Pramesti, number 064. So in this section, we're going to do some exercises regarding verb plus gerund. So let's get to it right now. So here we have 5 questions with direction. Please answer these following questions with the right form of the verb in the brackets. So let's take a look at number 1. In here we have the verb miss, so which is one of the verbs that has to be followed by a gerund. So we just have to convert the word be into a gerund form. So we just have to add ing to this verb. So the answer would be, she misses being with her family. Now let's take a look at number 2. We have the verb talk here, and followed by a preposition about. So it's also one of the few verbs that has to be followed by a gerund. So we have to convert this verb to a gerund. So the answer would be, they talked about going to Paris next year. Number 3, we have 2 verbs here, dislike and avoid, and we just have to convert the verbs in the brackets to gerunds, because both these verbs, avoid and dislike, have to be followed by a gerund. So the answer would be, did you dislike doing homework or just avoid handing it? Number 4, we have the first verb here, quit, and followed by smoke. So quit is one of the verbs that has to be followed by a gerund. So the answer would be, you should probably quit smoking and start a healthy life. And the last number 5, we have the verb mind and followed by the verb close. So this verb should be converted to a gerund, because if we have the verb mind here and followed by another verb, the second verb should be converted to a gerund. So the answer would be, would you mind closing the door after you get out? So that's it for this exercise.
Hello everyone, my name is Gede Giri Sasrawan with number 039. We'll explain about verb and infinitives. Pertama, kita harus mengetahui apa itu infinitives. Infinitives merupakan kata dasar dari suatu kata kerja. Bentuk dari infinitif yang paling umum yaitu present infinitive. Infinitif memiliki bentuk lain seperti perfect infinitive, perfect continuous infinitive, continuous infinitive, dan passive infinitive. Present infinitive memiliki 2 bentuk, yaitu yang pertama to infinitive dan yang kedua zero atau bare infinitive. Yang pertama, saya akan menjelaskan mengenai to plus infinitives. To infinitive digunakan dalam banyak pola kalimat. Seringkali digunakan untuk menyatakan tujuan dari sesuatu atau pendapat seseorang tentang sesuatu. Adapun fungsi-fungsinya sebagai berikut. Yang pertama yaitu to infinitive untuk menyatakan tujuan dari suatu tindakan. Dalam hal ini, to memiliki arti yang sama seperti in order to atau so as to. For example, they went to find firewoods, yang artinya mereka pergi dengan tujuan untuk mencari kayu bakar. Selanjutnya, fungsi yang selanjutnya yaitu to infinitive sebagai subjek kalimat. For example, To visit Japan is my lifelong dream. Di sini to visit bertindak sebagai subjek kalimat. Selanjutnya ada to infinitive untuk menyatakan kegunaan dari sesuatu. Dalam pola ini, to infinitive mengikuti kata benda atau kata ganti yang disebut dengan pronoun. For example, I would like a sandwich to eat. Yang dimana kata benda sandwich diikuti oleh to infinitive yaitu to eat. Selanjutnya ada to infinitive setelah adjektif atau kata sifat dengan pola umum subject plus to be plus kata sifat atau adjektif plus for atau of subject plus to infinitive plus sisa kalimatnya. For example, it is good for Michelle to be patient with her little brother. Yang dimana it sebagai subjek, is sebagai to be, good sebagai kata sifat, for Michelle sebagai for subject, to be patient sebagai to infinitive, dan sisanya sebagai sisa kalimat. Selanjutnya ada to infinitive untuk memberikan komentar atau penilaian dengan pola umum subject plus to be plus noun phrase plus to infinitive. For example, it was the right thing to do. Di sini it sebagai subjek, was sebagai to be, the right thing sebagai noun phrase, dan to do sebagai to infinitive. Selanjutnya ada to infinitive dengan adverb atau kata keterangan to dan enough. To infinitive juga sering digunakan dengan kata keterangan to dan enough untuk menyatakan alasan dibalik kepuasan atau ketidakpuasan kita. For example, I had too many books to carry, di mana kalimat ini menyatakan ketidakpuasan kita bahwa kita membawa banyak buku. Selanjutnya ada to infinitive dengan question word. Kata kerja ask, decide, explain, forget, know, show, tell, dan understand dapat diikuti oleh question word seperti where, how, what, who, dan when plus to infinitive. For example, I have forgotten where to put this chair, di mana forgotten ini diikuti oleh kata tanya dan to infinitive. Selanjutnya yaitu bare infinitives dengan fungsi sebagai berikut, yaitu bare infinitive setelah auxiliary. For example, he should give her some money, di mana bare infinitive-nya yaitu give berada setelah auxiliary should. Selanjutnya ada bare infinitive setelah kata kerja yang berkaitan dengan indera atau sense dengan pola umum subject plus kata kerja plus object plus bare infinitive atau zero infinitive. For example, he saw her fall from the cliff, di mana he sebagai subject, saw sebagai kata kerja, her sebagai objek yang dilihat, fall sebagai zero infinitive. Selanjutnya ada bare infinitive setelah kata kerja make dan let. For example, his parents let him stay out late. Dan selanjutnya ada bare infinitive setelah ekspresi had better. For example, she had better ask him not to go, di mana ask ini berada setelah had better. Dan yang selanjutnya ada bare infinitive dengan why. Question word why diikuti oleh bare infinitive saat memberikan saran. For example, why not ask him now? Yang dimana menyarankan untuk menanyakan sekarang.
Okay, my name is Anira Fadila with student ID number is 200A56009. Now, I will explain in more detail about how to use verb plus infinitive or to plus infinitive. Gary has previously explained what an infinitive is, and said that verb plus infinitive or to plus infinitive is used in many sentence patterns. However, here I will explain the use of verb plus infinitive in just a few sentence patterns. So, the first question is Sita calling blank 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 Bima about her father. And the answer is Sita calling to ask Bima about her father. Here, to ask means into the form to plus infinitive or verb plus infinitive, which is used to express the purpose of an action. The purpose of Sita calling Bima is to ask Bima about her father, and it is an action. Actually, to ask is not a required word. The meaning is the word from the verb plus infinitive can vary, and the most important according to the meaning of the sentence. So you can change the form of verb plus infinitive, but you have to pay attention to the meaning of the sentence. The second question is Arya need an English book blank 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 it, and the answer is Arya need an English book to study it. Here, to study means into the form to plus infinitive or verb plus infinitive, which is used to express the use of something. Here, the something is an English book, and Arya will study an English book. So, an English book have own uses. And the third question is blank 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 statistic that is our aim. And the answer is to understand statistic that is our aim. Again, to understand means into the form to plus infinitive or verb plus infinitive. Here, to understand use as the subject of the sentence. And to understand is not a required word, so you can change the word, but you have to pay attention to the meaning of the sentence. You can change to know it, and the result is to know about, and the result is to know about statistic that is our aim. So you can change, but you have pay attention to the meaning of the sentence. Next, the question is it's not warm enough today for us blank 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 outside in shorts and sandals. And the answer is it's not warm enough today for us to go outside in shirts and sandal. Here, to go means into the form to plus infinitive or verb plus infinitive, and use with the adverb to and enough to state the reason behind satisfaction or dissatisfaction. And the infinitive to go here shows dissatisfaction with wearing shirts and sandals because the weather it's not warm enough. So to go is show dissatisfaction. The last question is tell me when blank 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 the button, and the answer is tell me when to press the button. Here to press means into the form to plus infinitive or verb plus infinitive. Here to press followed by a question word. To press followed by a question word. why? Because the word tell is included in one of the words that can be followed by the question word that Gary has previously explained, and here the question word is when. The question word used is when.
Baik, nama saya Ibu Teguh Wibawa Lesmana Putra dengan NIM 084. Akan menjelaskan tentang verb plus gerund or infinitive. Verb plus gerund or infinitive itu adalah beberapa pengertiannya, beberapa kata kerja ada yang diikuti oleh gerund itu sendiri atau infinitive. Nah, biasanya itu tidak ada kedua arti yang berbeda di antara mereka berdua. Nah, untuk gerundnya itu biasanya di belakangnya ditambahkan dengan in. Sedangkan untuk infinitive biasanya is into. Untuk example-nya, it began raining. Itu untuk yang verb plus gerund. Nah, untuk yang it began to rain itu yang infinitive. Artinya tidak jauh berbeda, jadi sama. Dan di sini ada beberapa kata kerja yang diikuti oleh gerund atau infinitive. Ada begin, start, continue, like, love, hate, can stand.
Hello, my name is Lupita Krisnadewi, NIM 004. I'm gonna answer some exercise. And the exercise is about verb plus gerund or infinitive. The direction of the exercise is use the given word to create sentence with gerund and infinitive. So we're going to number 1. The given word is start plus snow around midnight. The sentence is it started snowing around midnight, and it started to snow around midnight. Snowing here is the gerund of the sentence, and infinitive of the sentence is to snow. As you can see, this sentence, it started snowing around midnight and it started to snow around midnight, have the same meaning. Okay, we're going to number 2. The given word is continue plus walk even though everyone else stopped. The sentence is I continue walking even though everyone else stopped. Walking is the gerund of the sentence. And if we're using infinitive, the sentence is I continue to walk even though everyone else stopped. To walk is the infinitive of the sentence. Okay, we're going to number 3. The given word is like plus get a lot of emails from my friends. The sentence is I like getting a lot of emails from my friends. So getting here is the gerund of the sentence. And if we're using infinitive, the sentence is I like to get a lot of emails from my friends. To get is the infinitive of the sentence. Next we're going to number 4. The given word is love plus go to baseball games. The sentence is I love going to baseball games, and I love to go to baseball games. Going is the gerund of the sentence, and to go is the infinitive of the sentence. Okay, next number 5. The given word is head plus talk to pushy salespeople. The sentence is I had talking to pushy salespeople. Talking is the gerund of the sentence, and if we're using infinitive sentence, the sentence is I had to talk to pushy salespeople. To talk is the infinitive of the sentence. And last, the word is can stand plus wait in lines for a long time. Okay, if we're using gerund, the sentence is I can't stand waiting in lines for a long time. And if we're using infinitive, the sentence is I can't stand to wait in lines for a long time. Waiting is a gerund of the sentence, and to wait is the infinitive of the sentence. Okay, that's all from my group. Thank you for your attention and see you next time.